Let's be honest, I got distracted, I got a bunch of excuses, but I'm not going to go anywhere near them. Let's show you this room that I was dribbling on about on the way past and move into this studio and tell you guys how to actually build a studio. Let's go. So, all changed. So did this. If you watched my video about defending yourself or protecting yourself in relationships, you know exactly what I'm on about. If not, just here. No, it's over there. And let's get into this studio. So, first of all, part of it's falling down. That's even better. Let's fix this up. That's what I get for using old 3M. I can show you my real studio, which is in other videos, and I'll do that in one of my next videos. Maybe show you some drums. I need to do my legit measuring, so I'm going to just pause. And here is my fully legit measuring tape and level. Morning routine board. I'm going to have that up on Children Are at some point. That's my business for parent coaching. So if you're struggling with a child, I've been a youth worker for about 20 years really. There was a lot of times where I'd work with children for literally the very first day, and I'd get them doing things that they've been wanting to do for months and that the workers have been trying to get them doing for a long time. The secrets to parenting are this: be open, be honest, don't garbage them, and, in that, don't lie, and actually listen to them. You never guess. People tell you what really matters, especially the closer that you listen. It's not just the words. Listening's about the message. All communication's about the message. And there we go, just to finish plugging. If you've got communication issues, I've got another business called Z Life Coaching. You can jump over there, see if I can put a link up here. Oh, actually that link will be over here. Specializing mostly in 20 to 30-year-old men, helping them to just get it. Well, actually, you know what? Your boys that can shave. If you don't feel like you got it all together, if you don't feel like everything's going great, if your relationship's a complete garbage or you keep falling for the wrong kind of girl, jump over there and I'll help you out. Now, back to this video, which is actually about the studio. Welcome to the studio. If you want to make your own studio at home, you need to get your room, you need to clean it, which will look like this. Once you've cleaned it, you want to treat it. That's these acoustic boards that we've been talking about. Let's see if I can do that better this time. Not a good start. You can hear it bounce around a little bit. Now let's get the whole thing set up properly. After you've treated it, you want to get some lights. $10. Can't believe it. I'm happier than him. Alright, you want something on your left, something on your right, something behind you. If you've got something behind you, it'll give you that, like I was saying before, that depth, that bit of shadow from behind you to make you pop a little bit more. And if you want to do something fancy like this, these are just little LED can lights. They were really cheap on eBay. I think they were like literally $20 each, if that. I think maybe it was like 120 bucks for 6, that's $20 each. If you just look up LED par lights, P-A-R, you'll find something good. A little bit extra, that's that light in the middle. I don't really need a flashing light like that. Really, I don't even need this color light. All you need is some kind of light behind you. These little soft lights would be perfect as well. These were at Kmart. Originally they were 70 bucks. This stand here means that I can, you know what, I'm gonna do it right now. All right, welcome to the studio. This is one of the ways that I set this thing up. This is what I call my meeting mode. So whenever I'm on a Zoom call, whenever I'm jumping on and talking to someone, if I'm doing my life coaching and stuff, I can sit here. I won't make it look as obnoxious when I'm helping people out, but I can sit right here and I can have a nice easy, like this boom arm just doesn't move. Well, actually it's gonna need to move if I'm doing some longer, deeper shots, but basically this setup is to be able to talk to people. It's nice and close and personal. It's a little bit too much, like I can't explain with my hands, which is why I've got other modes. And yeah, well, actually, you know what? Let's like switch this to the other mode. And there we go. This is where you guys just were. I've put you on a tripod, just obviously back a little bit because you're back a bit. First thing you want to know is make sure that you focus your equipment in. I literally just had you guys right here, different focus back there. I'm only recording on my phone at the moment, and that literally put me out of focus. It took me a quick second to realize. One quick little touch, boom, back in focus. These lights keep you looking good. That one behind you, like I keep dribbling on about, the 3 sources, they just light you up beautifully. You don't have the shadows across your face. It's nice and easy. The stuff behind you just gives you that depth and helps you pop. I keep saying that too. Let's go with the notes. So first of all, you want to clean your room. That's going to look like this. Pretty simple. You literally just want to wipe everything down. You want to vacuum everything up. You want to get every little bit of just filth and dirt out of the place. Make it nice and clean, nice and fresh off the bat. Try and get rid of any weird smells, anything that could distract you. Literally just clear everything out. Have a fresh start. Best way to start any new project. Boom, done. Next bit, you want to treat the room a little bit. So what we've got here is acoustic boards, and there's one behind us that hopefully I'll put a shot in right now. Boom. We've got this 3 bits of acoustic board as well. Let's just think about 3s with everything. With the acoustic boards, that just stops the sound vibrating a little bit. It still sounds a little bit empty in here, but I want to get a desk in here and have a screen behind so that when I'm doing my meetings, I can literally see people a lot better than how this is all set up right now. Yeah, normally I wouldn't have this kind of stuff here, and this would obviously be out of the way if it was back here like this. This stuff, meeting, boom. I don't know why I'm on about that. Clean your room, treat your room. Lights. Rule of 3 again. I've got the 3 things for the acoustics. I've got 3 different light sources. These things behind me count as one light source. They're coming from the back. It can literally just be, even just a torch or something. You just want something to cast a little bit of a shadow on your back. You don't want it too overbearing. That's going to give you a nice depth, a nice, almost like a silhouette. It'll give you a nice little silhouette behind you, really. These 2, the other 2 light sources, one on your left, one on your right, they're going to get rid of the silhouettes. They're going to make you look clean and crisp, and they're going to keep that, that attention, that focus on your face. Like, same deal with this hat. Like, if I take the hat off, I'm alright. If I put the hat on, it's completely fine because I've got 2 sources. One from each side, so there's no weird shadows. Even if I just turn these off, actually, you just completely lose me. Now we're in a disco. So anyway, one light source, shadow all over my face. Other light source, shadow all over the other side. 2 light sources, whoa, yeah, there we go. Let's shine them at you. 2 light sources, now I've ruined my other mode. 2 light sources, and you've got it sorted. Boom. You're just out of shot. That's handy. Alrighty. There we go. 3 light sources. Left, right, back. Not 2. I said that wrong. Thinking of these 2. Alright. So after your 3 light sources, you want a little bit of extra. That's why we got this bad boy in the middle. I've just literally got this LED power light set up to just be on a little bit of a pulse, a little bit of a flicker. It's going through the different colors. It's YouTube. Why not? What's our other extra? Our angles. Make sure that you're thinking about where the camera's facing at. That's the most important thing. Get some extra in to keep people's attention. That's where I was going with that point before. So here, there's our extra. Oh, hang on. I'm wrong. I'm lying. My bad. Our extra is that on the wall, I've actually got some mats and some things to stop the light and stop a little bit of the sound from outside from getting in here. Imagine what it'd be like if the neighbours were arguing, if you had a dog outside barking or trying to scratch at the window to get in at you. That stuff literally is going to stop those extra bits of noise and stuff. I've just got, 30 mil thick, all the MMA mats. Why am I trying to lie? I've got 30 mil thick MMA mats sitting on the window, so that stops a little bit of that extra sound and stuff. I literally can record in here any time of the day, and all my lights are going to look the same because I haven't got a whole bunch of stuff coming through those blinds. After a little bit of extra, you really want to think about your angles. I've had someone complain, or not complain, I've had someone point out and give me some good feedback before that some of my older videos, I had the camera way too low. You could look up my nose and stuff. I didn't really like having the camera that close on me either. It works kind of for that meeting mode, like I keep saying, but yeah, make sure that you think about the angle. One of the reasons, honestly, that I had a little bit lower is because by having a lower angle, you've got a little bit of like an authority thing going on. People are a little more likely to listen to you. It's not that you're talking down to people, but you kind of are, I guess. if you're physically doing that, people are going to actually look up to you a bit. Just think, maybe it takes us back to looking at a teacher at school. I like to kind of level with people more, so I kind of prefer this more straight up. I thought that I had a more straight level angle, but just be careful. If you're looking down, that can just feel a bit weird. Looking at other people when I'm in meetings and stuff, that's an odd one for me personally. Play with the angles. Let's go with that. Play with the angles. Even better, if you can have 2 or 3 cameras and change camera angles, you're going to be able to keep people's attention more. Right now, it's almost like I'm giving a lecture or a TED talk. Wait till I got a few cameras. That's coming, but I'm doing what I can. This is just my phone. Go. No, that's our next point. Notes right here. Right, for me personally, I like to write out just a few notes. I'll show you. I like to write out just a few little dot points, make it nice and quick and simple. That for me is easier because I'll just sit here and talk basically. This is like, I prefer to just be real and to be raw, so I'm just coming at people pretty much live. I'm literally starting life coaching businesses right now. I've worked in schools and given people advice and helped them out for years and years and years. So for me, just talking, I've done the research in the past. I get a few notes. I might cite a study here and there. But the way that I'm making my content on my channels, Z Life Coaching, hopefully there's a link somewhere. And Children Are, again, hopefully a link. And PA Studios, just to talk about everything else. I'm calling this Studio B. I've got PA Studios, PA, literally just down the road a bit. So for me, I like to take a few notes. I'll do my research before and have these notes. If I'm writing notes up and need to research, I'll stop and do that, and then I'll just talk on the fly. It'll be the same as jumping on a call with me. This is what you get. Once you've got your notes, go. Don't let anything stop you. Don't let anything stop you. Let's make it 4. One more time. Do not let anything stop you, no matter what it is. Unless it's the most important things in the world, just do it. What is 15 minutes? What are you going to do that is going to be so much more important than just getting this done? Anything hard, anything difficult, anything scary, like making videos, just dive in. You're going to get better as you go. I completely pushed back for a year and a half on this idea. I've had this idea since early 22 and I just didn't do it. I didn't execute. Finally jumping in. Trust me, once you go, you get better and better. Look at some of my older videos. It did not look like this. Special circumstances. I'm lucky that I had this stuff. I'm blessed that I had this stuff. But hey, go. Wherever you're starting, you can only improve. These lights were literally $10. They were in literally my other studio already, just sitting there doing nothing. Use what you've got. It doesn't need to be like this. This is only because I had these things and these were cheap as. So it's a tripod that this stuff's standing on. And even better, I actually ended up given some softboxes, some big proper professional lights that are going to start to turn up as well. But these things work perfectly, so why ever mess around? Okay, your camera. I'm literally using my phone right now. The microphone's off the phone, which is the next point anyway. It really doesn't matter. Just go. Just do it.